This is Adam again, and I do thank you very kindly for stopping by my channel. As well, I wanted to wish you a chipper and blessed day. So today's episode 120 for the TTM series, and as usual, I do have 2 weeks worth to get into to try to get caught back up. Got some really cool stuff going on today. Got 6 Hall of Famers on the first week, 4 for the second. Can't wait to share those with you. But before we do that, let's go ahead and do our giveaway. Got the home run hitting Storm & Gorman business card autographed there for you. And then an extra Frank Tanana Bible track throw in that he always does with his returns. So let's see who won this week. Good luck, everybody. Got 16 in it. All right. Congrats, Mr. Danny, my Card Crew brother. I will be sending that your way. As well, a few other cards I think I got stacked up for you for Christmas very shortly. So this week's giveaway is some TTM fuel. Mr. Mike Messina actually does TTM through the mail. So this is a Hall of Fame rookie card that you can get autographed yourself if you like. I've already gotten it autographed a few times myself. And just opened this 91 score set to get some TTM fuel. So I figured I'd use this card as a giveaway. Let's use his nickname, #Moose. M-O-O-S-E, his nickname. If you'd like to enter to win a Hall of Fame rookie card. Good luck, everybody, on this week's giveaway. So there's the stats for this first week. If you'd like to check those out, can't wait to share those 6 Hall of Famers, 17 returns, 2 for my Braves, and one of the ones for my Braves I'm stoked, very stoked about. All right, so this first one is Mr. Brad Kaminsky. This dude was really, really good as a prospect, and a team actually even offered the Braves a Hall of Fame player to trade for this guy. And for some reason, the Braves held on to him. Unbeknownst to them, he wasn't going to pan out. But I sent no money. He's free of charge. I'm going to shout out Johnny Serena because the OPG in here was a gift from him. All right, 2 or 3. He did not sign the 88 Donruss there. Not sure why. Maybe he's going down to being 2 per. But I do have that 86 OPG. Thank you, Mr. Johnny, for that fuel. And then I got him on the 90 Donruss. Shout out to Brandon Stebbins. He's like, I think, 1 or 2 cards away from having this whole complete set autographed. How nuts is that? So shout out to Brandon Stebbins. All right. Up next is that Braves one I was talking about earlier. Got Mr. Steve Avery. He's $15 plus the fees through Pass Pros. And I just sent a few more out to him, 3 more to be exact. Can't wait to get those back. But this is one of my favorite TTMs ever just because I love the photography on this card. Him posing like that is just picture perfect. And he was playing for the Greenville Braves at this point in time. So it's a minor league card, AA affiliate in 1989. And then that blue ink just pops. Steve Avery got a beautiful autograph. And of course, did love watching him pitch for my Braves too. So that could be favorite autograph of the episode because it's a nice one. And as well, favorite player to watch. I'll give you my picks at the end. All right, up next is Elroy Face, $5 per, 1-1. Looks like it took a few weeks, or a couple weeks, should I say. But I'm going to shout out a couple of Pittsburgh Pirates fans with this one here because I can't wait to get it dual signed. So I'm going to shout out 2 people. Mr. Zach's Collections, Pirates fan, and Mr. Matt Bowler. Both of them are quote, Pirates fans. So I thought that'd be pretty cool with 2 players and shout out 2 channels. And I can't wait to send that back out and get Vernon Law. Bam, that's a beauty. All right, up next is an actual X Gamer Olympic skateboarder, 2-2, free of charge. I think this might be my only second ever skateboarder that I've ever gotten back. Miss Jordan Barrett. Love that. She gave a heart on that one and 2 Adam. Love that. And she inscribed it with a year or 2, 2025. So that's pretty cool. And then thank you for the support. Love that type of stuff. Love watching X Games. Do y'all ever watch X Games? It's pretty cool stuff. I like it a lot. 3 of 3, Lamar Johnson. But I'm a sports nut. I watch just about anything related sports, just so I can, I'm a competitive person. I love competition and so on and so forth, so just love it. All right, the 83 Donruss. Mr. Lamar Johnson got that ×2. And then I got him for the White Sox on the 80 tops. Y'all be seeing a lot of 80 tops in this episode, plus future episodes, because I sent half of a set out already and got another half to go out. Of course, that's the people that do TTM, that is. Got 3 of 3, Tom Bergmeyer, free of charge. Of course, I'm going to wait till after the holidays. I sent my last batch of TTMs out for this year yesterday, I think it was. And we'll be getting some more fuel ready to go at the beginning of next year. Up next is Mr. Jim Beatty, 2 of 2, free of charge. Got him on the 83 Fleer and the 79 tops. One for the Mariners and one for the Yankees. I haven't been pointing some of that out. Of course, you know me. I do love getting players signed on cards from the different teams that they played for. Mr. Gene Richards, free of charge, 2 of 2. Check out the fro on this guy. I love iconic hairdos from the 80s and stuff, so on and so forth. And check out that fro. A little bit more neater and clean there, but he did have some nice sideburns there. Got him on the 78 tops and the 81 tops there. Up next is Lou Piniella, potential future Hall of Famer here, 2 of 2, $5 per, Mr. Lou Piniella. Finally sending some TTM returns back for me. I've sent a few out and wasn't getting them back, and I noticed other people are starting to get them back, so I figured I'd try, and been successful 2 times since he's been back signing again. So I got him on the 79 playing day tops as a DH, then a manager's card here for the Cubbies. Love that card there. Shout outs to all you Cub fans out there. Too many to name, too many to name. There's a lot of Cubby fans out there. 2 of 2. Luis Gonzalez, free of charge. I still remember this World Series like it was yesterday, and watching that blue single go out to the outfield there, and then the Diamondbacks winning. And what a pitching World Series that those two guys, Curt Schilling and Randy Johnson, put on to allow the D-backs to win. But that's a pretty cool picture there of Mr. Luis Gonzalez sliding in the home plate while Jason Kendall for the Pirates there is trying to block the plate there. I love photography like that. And then this is pretty cool even as well. When Luis Gonzalez played for the Dodgers, I didn't even remember him playing for the Dodgers, but him walking into onto the field to practice. That might even be spring training field to walk in to practice. Pretty cool picture there as well. Up next is one of the funny comedians out there, Mr. John Ratzenberger. I loved watching him on Cheers and even Ham in the Toy Story. Check out that. Oink, oink. Mr. Ham, John Ratzenberger autograph there. That is cool. Possibility back there. All right, up next is Mr. Burt Blyleven, 2 of 2. Hall of Famer, $20 per. Got him on the 80 tops and then the 77 tops. Quite a bit of ways to completing his playing day run still, even though I got about 15 of them. I think he's got like nearly 25 cards or something like that. All right, Warrior Emerson, tennis Hall of Famer, 1 of 1, free of charge. You can see it right there. That chrome is kind of making it a little bit harder to sign. And of course, his pen wasn't necessarily the best, but at least it's not smudged or smeared. So I dig it. I like it. It was free. Hall of Famer. Can't complain at all, right? Mr. Harold Baines, Hall of Famer, 1 of 1, $20 per. Think I didn't have too much Hall of Fame TTM fuel at this time, so I went ahead and sent this out. Trying to make sure I'm sending about 3 to 5 Hall of Famers out each week, or, you know, near Hall of Famers, you know, to where I'm kind of getting some big boy cards back all the time. You know, I always like showing some legendary players each episode, so that's how I do it, is send a few out each week. And so that week it probably only had Harold Baines, because I try not to send out to Harold Baines anymore because I got all the key cards from him that I really want signed. But up next is Mr. Andre Dawson, 1 of 1, $10 per. And I got him on the 89 record breaker from Topps. So I'm going to shout out to the 89 Tops guru out there, Mr. Andy over at Flying Dutchman Cards. Sit there and got the Advent Calendar series coming up soon. I know he participates with that with Doug over at Don't Talk to Robots a lot. So I know that's going to be a popular pick for favorite athlete to watch and maybe even favorite autograph for the episode. Up next is Goose Gossage, 101, $5 per. And got him back on the 75 Tops. So this is the second to the last card I'm going to need to get from his playing day run. I already sent I think it's a 80s Tops or something other. I got one other one that I sent out from my woman's address coming back. And then I'll need the 74 Tops that I'm going to send out in a few more months with another $5 bill. But he is definitely another solid candidate for autograph for the episode. This next one, I think, is going to be a popular choice for favorite autograph and favorite to watch. I know a lot of wrestling fans out there. Kurt Angle, Hall of Famer, 101, $20 per. Check out this beautiful autograph. He used the silver ink pen on that nice, beautiful, limited, shiny card. And I'll dig that autograph a lot. So I'm going to put that back there too. All right. Second week stats right there. We got 4 more Hall of Famers of these 15 beautiful returns. Thank you to all these wonderful athletes for sending their autographs back to me. So appreciative when they do. Loved the Cardinals a little bit as a secondary team growing up since I live in Arkansas, and the Travelers, which is my AA team here, was an affiliate for the Cardinals for many years. So I loved watching Todd Zill growing up. And check out some of these cards I got sent out, especially this second batch. I remember these opening these up, but I love the collector's choice and the artwork of those and so on and so forth. Then I do have them on the 90 Fleer, the 89 not Upper Deck, but Fleer, and then the 92 Donruss there. Looks like he's about to catch a ball in the glove. That's pretty cool. Some good concentration there. But these next ones were my favorite that I had sent out. Sent one from my address and one from the woman's. As you can see by those dates, that's typically how I do that. Check out this. I always love these Topps kids because they always got the little color that a lighter that goes well with blue ink. It just makes it pop and jump off the card, in my opinion. Growing up, I always loved the Future Stars and Gold Cups. Just something about them just made me, I don't know, enjoy them. And so on and so forth. And a Future Star, too, you're trying to collect them when they're young and promising. And I always loved watching these two because they always got the cool stats about their personal stuff on the back as well. Always very informational about the person themselves versus the player. And then I always love these credit card ones too. And they kind of got the raised numberings and letterings and stuff on the front, just like a real credit card. And even on the back, it's got the place where they would sign and got their facsimile autograph on the back. So that's pretty cool. Then it got his newer autograph on the front. As you can see, it's different from when he, quote, did the facsimile for them back in the day. All right, up next is Mr. Raymond Bryant. What about my Bears? Cannot believe my Bears are playing as well as they have been this year. I think they're 9-3 now. Never in my wildest dreams did I think they would have 9 wins and 3 losses at this point. I was hoping maybe they can get 9 wins for the whole year, not in the first 12 games. But maybe Mr. Ben Johnson has got some magic going on and developing our talent and our team. Up next is Mr. Jeff Turner, 101. And this is another little set that I've been trying to go after as much as I can. And that's these USA cards, Los Angeles 84. The Olympics were here on the USA soil. And Mr. Jeff Turner played in those Olympics. That's cool. Mr. Bruce Bochy. Sorry, sometimes I try to combo the names up and say both names at the same time and it don't come out right. 76 Topps team card. And then I got the 77 Topps. And then the 85 O-Pee-Chee. I love that pose there too. Got intense, looked like about to catch the ball incoming nice and hot. All right, up next is Mr. Rick Dempsey. If you send money, he will sit there and inscribe the cards. I think is how he does it. If you don't send no money, he don't inscribe them. I can't remember. I've sent to him multiple times over the years, but I got the MVP 83 World Series, then the 87 Indians, and then he inscribed these next three with 1988 World Series champs. And of course, right here would be the clue what team he played on for that World Series. All right, up next is Jeff Jackson. He was free. Now he's requesting $5 per, but he was still gracious enough to sign one of my cards. So that's really cool. And I do love these first round draft pick cards. And since he was kind enough to sign that, I'm probably going to send that out and give him the $5 he requested anyways. I just think that'd be cool to get both of those cards autographed. Mr. Chris Carpenter, 404, another fun little Cardinals player that I got to watch up close and personal when he was with our AA affiliate, the Travelers. He's got a nice solid autograph too. Up next is Mr. John Concack, 202, free of charge. For the Hawks, got one of these NBA Jam session. Can't remember where these cards came from. I think it was, I want to sit there and say a video game. I think it came with the NBA Jam video games. But correct me, I'm more than likely probably wrong. Would love to remember where they came from, so just let me know down in the comments if you would. Up next is Mr. Brett Butler, 202 possibly. I could not find where I sent or put his info when I sent these out. But I did get a Dodgers card and an Indians card. Of course, he played for my Braves as well. Probably didn't have no Braves fuel at the time, but I went in and sent those two out to get signed. So this one took nearly 2 years. Chris Collinsworth, he was a football player formerly, but now he's a commentator, and did not sit there and see that autograph at first. I had to double take a couple of times because he signed it with a fine tip felt pen there, and you can barely see that autograph. Not sure how in the world that dude signed that thing, but it's there, and I'm very grateful. It was free of charge. Up next is a Hall of Famer, Raleigh Fingers, 101, $15 per. I'm going to shout out Mr. BK up at Max Wax Tax Cards because I just did his VR, and this was my nomination for his Mount Rushmore VR contest he was doing, and just an iconic mustache. Would you not agree? Tune into his channel on December the 2nd, I believe. He's going to be doing a live stream and going over all that. It's going to be a fun, epic time, so please check that out. Up next is Mr. Jan Stannerud, Hall of Fame kicker, 101, $10 per. And I love this card here. When I saw that, I went ahead and said, that's got to go out for fuel. Living Legends for the Chiefs, Prestige 2024 Chrome card, Hall of Fame 91. Bam. I love that card. All right, up next is Charlie Joyner, Hall of Famer, 101, free of charge. And typically I send him $5, but he was still gracious enough to inscribe it with his Hall of Fame year, 96. That's just how nice he is. And I do appreciate you, Mr. Charlie Joyner. All right, up next is a hockey return. Ron Francis, Hall of Famer, 202. Sent to him, I think, at least once previously, maybe twice. Never gotten them back. Then I seen another guy get them back again. Said, all right, I got to try right now and not drop the ball, and sent out, and bam. He finally came back about 3 months later and finally got him autographed. A couple of cards here, y'all. What do y'all think about those? One for the Hurricanes and then one on these Goodwin Champions. Doesn't really kind of list the team that he's playing for there. Just showing his career stats. But anyways, before I sit there and freeze up here, I do need to always ask 2 questions for y'all. Which of these was your favorite athlete to watch? And which of these autographs was your favorite? For my favorite autograph and favorite to watch play, like I already kind of quote mentioned earlier, it's got to be Steve Avery. Go Braves. Go Braves. But I do like these ones I put up in the back as well. Probably my top 5 or 6, including that Ron Francis there. But let me know what you think, please. And I do want to wish you a chipper and blessed day. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.